Everybody, it is Christopher Not Walking. Welcome to the Dirty Nerdy Show, and guys, Frivvi Fox.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you
I'm
doing?
so good. Now, Frivvi says I don't know how to talk, so
You don't? Hey, it's Chris, not literate. Just kidding. Sorry. What's up? Hi.
I'm so great. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited. Fucking nervous as hell, but I'm excited.
Dude, I'm nervous right now. We're both gonna be like stuttering, fucking just
Giggling maniacs.
yeah,
So Frivvi.
like fucking fucking schoolgirls, and I'll be like, so Frivvi,
Yes.
tell me about your ASMR fam. Like, let's talk about it.
What? I mean, so pretty much I just kind of turn on my camera, do a stupid little intro where I'm like, hey, I'm Frivvi, put my hands on my head, and then I start like kissing the camera and whispering and talking to myself. It's pretty cool.
Can we just acknowledge that for a second?
What? How weird ASMR is?
You make money for kissing nothing. Like,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
It's not like, I don't know how much money you think I'm making. It's like,
Dude, $1 is still mind blowing.
For kissing nothing.
Yeah.
You're like, what? True. I don't know. I just think the whole ASMR experience is pretty weird. Like if people were to see my history on my on like my browser, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like if they didn't get ASMR. I mean,
you'd be like, "Why is this girl going to Pornhub so much?"
Or why doesn't she just go to Pornhub?
Why is this girl on Pornhub? No. I feel like people, because it does mean a lot to people, and it means a lot to me, and like what your work means to me. But at the same time, you've got to like acknowledge the ridiculousness of it all.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like because we're
Have you not seen the faces that I make in my ear numbing videos?
Yes.
I'm like staring at it like, oh my God, what am I doing? As she keeps nomming on a fucking fake ear.
I don't know what goes through your head, but I feel like this is what's going through your head when you do that. Don't look sexual. Don't look sexual. Fuck, I look sexual.
Shit. Or just trying to pretend that it doesn't taste like.
That's a good question. What does it taste like? What do the ears taste like?
My hair gets caught on it a lot.
Yeah.
And I have had to edit it out because I like start coughing on like this like strand of hair, and I'm like, can you not? My hair gets everywhere. I shed a lot. It's gross. But no, it just tastes like. I really want to say a condom, but I should say like a balloon. You just chuck a balloon in your mouth, and you're like, what the heck? It's kind of slimy, and it doesn't taste good.
Don't censor yourself. No, this doesn't happen on the Dirty Nerdy Show. That shit tastes like a condom. Go ahead.
It tastes like a condom. It's a little like slimy and I don't know how to explain it.
You know what they should come up with now?
Oh God, what?
Flavored 3DO ears.
They should. People keep telling me to do that. They're like, just put honey on it. And the thing is, it's such an expensive mic. I don't want to screw it up. Like one person was like, shouldn't you be nibbling or nomming, whatever, on the bottom, like your earlobe? Because that's usually where you nibble. But I was like, it's kind of attached to it. I can't really I tried. It was this awkward little like.
Good job, 3DO. You're deformed.
Yeah. He was just like, why don't you just, heat it and stretch it out a bit? I was like, oh,
How the fuck are you going to heat it, bro?
I feel like I would just burn it. And I'd be like, this is happening. And as I'm just standing there and it's caught my whole apartment on fire. And I'm like, okay.
You ever see that meme of the dog, the little cartoon
yes,
dog?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Me.
I feel like that's my life.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You know, they'll be like, I'll go to the doctor. He'll be like, so you have congestive heart failure. I'd be like, that's fine. Everything's fine.
And that's great. Fuck.
You have to have a defibrillator. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man.
Nice.
Basically means I can shock people with my penis. It's all good. I literally asked the doctor that when I had my defibrillator implant put in. Because
what did he say?
I ask stupid questions when I'm like really high, and this was like right
You're
during.
like just 24/7 high.
I am generally, yeah.
Generally,
it's part of the perks of being a cripple. You get to sit down all day and just be fucking
high.
Yeah.
High balls.
I was going to get the defibrillator put in.
Yeah.
And they put me full of the Michael Jackson drug and everything, and you're just super relaxed and super out of it, right? I start asking the doctor a bunch of questions. Now, I don't remember none of this, but I'm a comedian, so I had written a bunch of jokes, because when I get nervous like this, I write jokes. It's my way of dealing with things, right?
Yeah.
So I had written out like a whole bunch of jokes for the doctor, and I asked them this stuff while I was on the operating table, because they don't knock you out all the way. Not for this. Not for this. Not for when they put this in. Okay. And I asked him.
I may need to watch an ASMR video. This is giving me anxiety.
No, the payoff is great. Just go with me, okay?
Okay.
I asked him, I'm like, so wait a minute. What you're telling me is anytime my heart rate goes too fast, that it's going to shock me. And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, so basically, in theory, if I'm like doing a chick, right, technically I can jizz lightning, right? And he's like,
can that be like your superhero name?
Yes. Well, that was my next question. That was my next question, because I asked him, I go, if so, can I just change my name to Dick Thunderbolt?
Oh, I hope he appreciated that.
He did. And Good. The next day, when he comes in to check on me, he goes, Mr. Thunderbolt, in front of my mother, mind you. And I'm just like, oh, shit, because I remember writing the jokes. I didn't remember asking him anything, but I remembered writing the jokes. And I'm like, oh, shit. And he had like this really hot, like assistant doctor that helped him like with the surgery. And she came in there too, and I was like, oh no, was she in the operating room too? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Honestly, I feel like that would get her number.
You know what?
I'd get my number.
I didn't ask.
Thunderbolt.
I should have.
Pussy.
Hey man, listen, my record is impeccable.
Mr. Pussy Thunderbolt.
Pussy Thunderbolt.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so how
did you say?
What?
No. I want to say, you thanked me for coming on your show, but I just want to let you know that I think you are an inspiration, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. From what you told me about your personal stuff, you inspire me, and it's insane how you keep a good attitude, I love people that can make fun of themselves and don't take themselves too seriously. And it's above and beyond with somebody who has a condition like you or conditions. You just have a lot of shit to deal with. And it's an honor for me to be here and just talk with you. So thank you. Like, thanks for watching me and supporting me. And it's just crazy to think that I can help by doing weird kisses and dumb little whisper rambles with stupid fox ears on my head to somebody that's going through some crazy shit.
Well, thank you. I've never thought of myself as an inspiration to anyone for anything. I mean, one thing that I do try to do is I try to promote the disabled community with anything that I do. So that's always very present in my mind, but I don't look at myself as an inspiration. One of the reasons that I love interviewing ASM artists so much is because I get to tell them about our story, the disabled story, because it does get very, very lonely. And, not everybody out here has, the same attitude that I have, where I can go and talk to like any girl, and just be okay. Like I don't give a fuck. She says no, whatever. I don't care. On to the next one. I'm on wheels. I can go. I can move fast. I'm good. So
you're fucking dope. Dope.
So for the disabled community, to recognize how lonely it can get, and how just how fucking miserable you can be with the loneliness sometimes. I thought it was a great fit to incorporate the ASMR community and educate the ASMR community and ASMR artists about what this could potentially do for the disabled community, because a lot of people don't realize what these people are going through. And they say that one of the leading causes of depression in elderly and disabled people is lack of human contact. And what is ASMR if nothing but extremely personal?
Yeah.
So it's not a substitute by any means, but for somebody that can't even get a hug, I think it'll do wonders, because I have talked to other people with disabilities, and they've told me that I know somebody that has gone 10 years without a hug.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's.
Did you know that we have to have 7 like touches throughout the day to feel affirmed? Like not, like sexual, but like a tap on the shoulder, a tap on the back, a hug, like the smallest little things, just to feel, secure and okay with ourselves. And just imagining not being able to have a hug with that would drive me insane.
Yeah.
I love hugs. I love hugs so much. I hug like everyone.
I'm a big hugger myself, especially when I've had too much tequila. Oh my God, funny story, okay? I was in Greenville, South Carolina for a wedding. I had just turned 21. So I was still relatively new to like the hard liquors, okay?
Yep. Oh no.
And couple shots of tequila, and I was drinking beer all night, because I had beer before, that wasn't new. But a couple shots of tequila, and then I turned into Mr. I Love You to everybody. And I'm telling people that I love that I don't even fucking know. Like,
no, just met them. Oh my God, Timothy. Man, I love you. I just fucking met you, but oh God.
Right? I was turning into that fucking song, just like, hey, I just met you.
Dude, this is crazy.
I feel like that song was written about that night. I feel like Carly Rae was like secretly in the corner, and I was too drunk to notice, and she's just like writing about this cripple right here. This fucking goofball in the wheelchair over there.
Oh boy.
But how'd you first discover ASMR?
Well, I first discovered ASMR in real life when I was in like 5th grade. I don't know, how old will that make me? I don't know, like 10.
Don't
Something
ask
like
me
that.
to do math. I'm from the South.
Yeah, softly ghoulishes. Nothing. And he thought it was softly ghoulishes. What was the other thing you said? I just can't. I could not stop laughing with your interview with Seafoam. Syrup.
Yes, syrup.
Syrup.
It
or
is
ruin.
Rune and syrup.
Ruin.
Don't ruin the syrup, okay?
You are worse than Australians, and they call cantaloupe rock melon, mate, okay?
What?
Rock melon.
Why? It's not
so
a rock.
dumb. Peppers, they're capsicum. What the fuck is a capsicum? I don't know.
It sounds like if like Capcorn or Capcom. It sounds like if Capcom came out with like a porn line. It would be that.
Oh my God, capsicum. Oh my God. You're not wrong. Wow.
There you go.
Wow, I will never look at peppers the same. Anyways, I was
You
like
won't look at
10.
peppers the same, and I won't look at 3DO ears the same. We're equal, bro.
Fuck off. They're ears, okay? They're just ears. Anyways.
On your epitaph, do you think it'll say Frivvi Fox, creator of the ear job?
Okay.
I'm just playing.
No, I mean, yeah, no. I'm super aware of it, and I know it's hilarious. It's just some comments are just like, "Can you just fuck off, please?"
Yeah.
Like, so I think what this one guy was like, I'd rather you nibble on another part of my anatomy, and I was like, I'd rather your mom have swallowed, and like
that's a great comeback
I'm
though.
just like that, like I'm not in the mood sometimes where I'm just like, this is happening, and that was one of my biggest fears with becoming an ASM artist, because all the ASM artists that were so big and I loved, they were so sweet and gentle and delicate and just like, oh, I'm just going to turn the other cheek. And I'm like, motherfucker, if you're going to fucking come onto my stream and say something like that, I'm not going to sit here and let you think it's okay. It's not okay.
It's not.
So sometimes I'm a little bit too savage, and I know it probably takes away from the tingle, like, because it's just a thing. It's just supposed to be relaxing, and sometimes I know I can't be very relaxing when I'm like, you fucking douchebag, just like in the corner saying that stuff, and I get that. But I mean, I think I'm happy. I'm so happy that I actually ended up doing it, to creating a YouTube channel, because I wanted to for so long. I just had these fears. I was like, people are going to hate me. I'm not going to be able to relax them. I'm too weird. I'm too, I have mouth of a sailor. But I think I've formed a pretty awesome community that gets my humor, that knows that I'm just really sarcastic.
Yeah.
That I don't mean it, that I'm here to love, but I don't know. There's some people kind of piss me off. I'm like, you can get the fuck out.
Yeah, I have gone through your comment section before, and I'm just like, really? Can you not though?
Not, yeah. Like,
but I don't
want to hear that.
I don't want to like comment and then like everyone be like, oh, Mr. White Knight.
Right. Yeah. Fuck that.
No, dude, I don't want to like deal with that shit. But like at the same time, it's like, come on, people, like. It's not meant to be. And if you do have those thoughts, just keep it to yourself, man.
Seriously. I think that's the biggest thing with this like new of ASMR going mainstream. It's still so new and so misunderstood that, I mean, I have a fear of it. And when people try to sexualize it and say comments like that, it's hard for me, because it's already difficult to explain or tell people about my success that I've had on YouTube so far, or how much fun, just how great I'm doing because I have this outlet.
Yeah.
I can't really have those conversations because it's hard to explain ASMR, and they just jump to this, oh, it has to be sexual. I'm like, fuck, it's not. So when people say, it's a tough subject, and I appreciate all the new ASMR artists and all the ASMR artists that make it erotic, like erotic ASMR. I'm not saying that that's bad. They can do what they want. People can watch that. It's totally fine.
Yeah, go for it.
That comes with it. And it's just frustrating, because then it just makes it like, oh, ASMR is only sexual. And it's not. It's ASMR is its own thing, but because, sexuality and whatever is such a huge part of human nature, it's okay. I'm expecting it to happen. It's fine. But it's just when people think that it's only sexual, that's when it bothers me. Like, don't define ASMR in just a linear way, because it's so many things. So it's not that I'm upset at the whole sexual thing. I'm going on a huge ramble, but this is like a big thing that's been happening lately, especially with my ear knobbing videos. And I don't know. I don't want to upset people. It's not that I have a issue with ASMR being sexual. It's just that's not what I'm personally going for, and I don't care if you want to jack off to my videos. Just don't fucking tell me about it. I don't no one wants to know that. I don't want to know that. Like,
and I don't want to know that shit either.
Like, why? Like, when do you think that's okay? Like, it's not.
And
internet.
How are you gonna like accomplish anything by telling
anything?
By telling the ASM artist?
So happy for you. What a huge compliment. Wow.
Like,
Thanks.
do they think that that's gonna like land them like in your pants? Like what? I don't understand like the thought process in that.
Yeah.
You know. And
Like all I do is I read it and make like a little disgusted face, like, okay, cool, thanks for saying, and moving on to the next comment.
but what makes me so like upset when they do like with these comments like that is there are people who provide that service. There is erotic ASMR. Go comment on that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't mean to get you on a tangent though.
No, you didn't. I got myself in the tangent. It's just I have ADD, so it kind of
I do
it
too.
happens. This and this and oh, we should talk about this. Sorry. That's good. I hope you're ready for this.
I am 100% ready. You were saying about how you got into ASMR.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How did we get over here? Yeah, yeah, got into it when I was, well, the first time I experienced it in real life, I was like 10, and we had a substitute teacher, and she was a little old lady. She was so cute. And she's, she just had this soft, sweet little voice, and she came over to me to help me out on some question that I had. It was probably math, because fuck math. And
Amen to that.
right? She's leaning over, and I just remember sitting there just paralyzed with this tingling sensation. Like I had goosebumps. It was...
Can I stop you right there?
Yeah.
I know what it's like to sit there with a paralyzed sensation too.
Oh,
I'm with you. Okay, continue.
It's probably not as great as being paralyzed with ASMR though.
No. Well,
No.
equally, it's pretty dope. But anyways.
Yeah.
Continue.
So yeah, I'm just pretty much sitting there like Christopher not walking, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, so I was super sheltered. So the first thing that I think is this what it is to be horny? And I'm just like, this little old lady grandma thing is making me horny, and I'm super awkward, not even paying attention to what she's saying. And I never told anybody about this experience and these feelings that I had until I think a few years ago when I met this guy in college. He's like one of my best friends, and we just talk about anything and everything, literally anything and everything, just because it's good to have a friend like that. No judgment. And I just told him, and I mean, he didn't get it at all. He was just like, why the fuck are you telling me about your sexual fantasies with this little old lady? And I'm like, you know what? It's not, I swear it's not sexual, but I mean, I still didn't really know. I'm just like, it still happens to me every now and then, like I watched a movie. Have you ever seen the movie Matilda?
I have.
Weird scene at the end when she's getting adopted. The dad finally signs the paper. The paper was like crinkly, and he like sets it on the car, and it just sent tingles down my spine. And I like remember replaying it over and over again. And I was thinking, like, if anybody walked in right now, they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, but it feels good. And yeah. So I didn't talk to anybody about it after that one friend, because it's weird. And then I had another friend who introduced me to it. He like showed me the ASMR subreddit, and I was like, oh my God, this is a thing. I'm not alone. And I was freaking out, and yeah, fell in love every day, every night, watching just ASMR. It's amazing.
It is. It's
weird.
It's weird, but comforting.
So comforting.
But you feel weird at the same time, and then when you find other people that enjoy it too, it's like, oh my God, you get it.
Yeah.
Because my co-host, she doesn't get it. She doesn't at all get it. And
I used to feel weird about that when I met people where I was like frustrated. I was like, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not weird. But now, honestly, I just kind of feel bad for them. I'm like, that really sucks. You don't get ASMR. ASMR is dope, man.
Right?
Like, I feel bad.
Like,
Simon doesn't get it either.
Yeah, he told me.
Poor people. Poor people.
I feel like that's a real disability right there.
Right? It is. We need to like get people aware of this.
It needs to be a thing. We need to make T-shirts and everything. So, so your first channels that you like listened to, and you were like, "I need you in my life."
Well, I remember looking up the first time and just looking up ASMR videos. And of course, Gentle Whispering pops up and she's like an angel, literal angel. Her accent, her mannerisms, her everything. I was just like, the tingles were insane. No matter what video I watched, which usually like now I don't really like role plays, but before I could just watch anything of hers and it was beautiful. Same with Whispers Red.
Yeah.
They're both these just mature, beautiful women, and they just have a way with words. I mean, Whispers Red had an accent as well. I'm sure ASMR, like the whole accent thing, is a big plus. But yeah, it was just they're so. I can't explain it. It was just how how Whispers Red. She blinks so softly and so slowly, and like just everything is so like. I don't know. I'm like tripping when I watch her. I'm literally like, can you be my mom, please? You're so beautiful and you're so nice. She's so sweet. They're amazing examples of why I didn't want to be an ASMR artist, because they're so sweet. They are absolutely beautiful people inside and out.
Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't. You've seen the only 2 videos that I've put up of ASMR on my channel.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that I didn't want to do it is I'm like, I'm not relaxing at all. Like,
I mean, you are. I've seen them, and you are. You're great.
Well, thank you, but I just like my personality doesn't like. I'm the loud cripple. Like, I'm the loud funny guy, you know?
But I think this is what I appreciate about it, is that I was the same way. I'm this loud, sarcastic, obnoxious girl, but we all have that side of us. We all have that sensitive side, and I think that's why I love YouTube. It enables me. The community is so amazing. I mean, yeah, you have some assholes, but the community is amazing and so supportive, and it's definitely let me tap into that sensitive, more real side of me. But even then, I can still mix in my sarcasm, my silly jokes, and be me. And I personally appreciate when I find ASMR artists like that they feel like they don't have to be perfect and proper all the time. Like if they let the F word go, or they do something silly, or they like hit the mic and they don't edit it out. I love it. Like ASMR is it's not just a tingly, relaxing experience for me. I love watching the ASMR artists that just are comfortable with who they are and love what they do, because it just makes me smile. It makes me so happy.
And it raises your comfort level too.
Yes, of course. Like I think that's what the hugest thing is. It's not just about sleeping. It's not just about tingles. It's about feeling good, feeling like you're really a part of the community and of something, like you're really there with them, like you're a friend. And that's what I like to provide. Yeah, in my videos, where I'm just me. I don't want to try too hard to be this perfect little angel thing that's, because I'm not. And I think I appreciate that stuff. And I know a lot of people don't. They're just like, okay, can you cut that out? Or why, like, you're annoying, stop talking. And I get that. But I'm not going to stop being me, because there's so many other ASMR artists that they can fuck off to. But yeah, I personally appreciate that. And I appreciate that about you. Knowing your background makes your ASMR videos that much more enjoyable. I'm going to shut the fuck up now. You can talk.
Well, thank you.
You're thinking it. We're all thinking it.
No, I wasn't even thinking it. I was letting you go. It's just, I agree. And I think that what you were just saying is another reason why I try to get the disabled community and the ASMR community, because I try to get them together because of that very reason, because it does create a closeness, a sense of not only just relaxation, but a sense of feeling like you matter.
Yeah.
Like when you watch those videos, you feel like you're the only person in the room, and you feel like you have somebody there, and you don't feel quite as alone. And it's very important to me that other disabled people who don't really have the platform that I have to be able to experience that.
Yeah.
Because there are people you know, people like to say, "Oh, you're an inspiration" or whatever. Like, dude, like, yeah, I'm in a wheelchair, but there are people who are way, way worse off than me.
Yes, yes, and I get that, but at the same time, everything it's all relevant. I mean, if if I were in your position,
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I like what you I'm not going to go down this road, but I don't want you to, not give yourself as much credit because you think that there's people in worse positions. There's always going to be somebody in a worse position and in a better position. But that doesn't mean that it discredits you for who you are and what you've been through.
well, yeah, but I probably said it in not the most eloquent way, but I just feel like
My life.
I kind of feel like you're the girl version of me in some ways, and it makes me happy.
Yeah.
But
You're real. I love it.
but I just feel like because there are people out there who don't really have the ability to go up to somebody and go out and talk to people, and they're not comfortable with talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I kind of have a responsibility to
Of course.
show them these things and to create avenues to where they can feel safe and loved and cared for.
Yep.
In a healthy environment. You know what I mean?
The biggest thing that you do is that you make it easy for people to understand and be able to talk about it. Because I think, people with disabilities, able people, it's hard because we don't really know how it is. We don't know how it feels, the experiences you go through, and we kind of get caught up. We don't want to say the wrong things. And you make it so easy with just your lightheartedness. You can be real and you can put yourself out there without making us feel uncomfortable. I don't know. You're so okay with you and you have an amazing voice that you do that it's easy for me to talk with you and get to more serious. It's such an important thing that it's a sensitive topic and you make it easier to talk about. I think that's just what humor does in general. It makes controversial, hard topics to talk about easier.
Yeah.
Because, that's why I love comedians. Like the stuff that they say are so real, but they still say it in a way that we can laugh at ourselves. And I just think that's really important, that you're not just somebody that supports them. It's that you get out that you guys are people, like that you're okay and you deserve to be treated normal and loved. Like we don't have to step on eggshells talking with you guys because you guys are people. And I don't know. I just think that's the biggest thing, is that people are just afraid to say the wrong thing, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Support you in the right way, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
I think my biggest thing is I don't give a fuck,
Yeah. No, that's good. It's amazing. I wish I could be more like that.
Like I don't care, what
Have you
people think
always
about
been
me.
like that, or what have you gone through? Like, have you?
Well, when I was a kid, I was very shy. I didn't really like go for things as much, but I always had friends. I always, from the moment I was able to talk, I was able to connect to people, especially on a one-on-one basis.
Yeah.
And from the moment I was a little kid to when I could talk to people one-on-one, I was fine. But if it was like a small group of people, I would get very nervous. Now, it's different if it's on a stage and there's like a big crowd. I'm fine there. That's like completely for me, that's easy stuff, because it's like, oh, it's so many people that it's just like, all right, I'm going to focus on one thing and I'm just going to try and make them laugh. But that's always what I've done. And because of this, if people go and, well, I don't want people to go look up my Facebook, but if you were to look at that and you would look at all of my pictures and you would see like pictures of me with like really like beautiful women and just that I have literally known my entire life. And it's because I'm just me, you know?
Yeah. And that's a hard concept for a lot of people, believe it or not. And that's why I think you're an inspiration, because it took me so long to be okay with being me. And I'm not stuck in a wheelchair. I don't have to deal with the pain that you deal with every day. So that just makes it tenfold more inspirational.
Well, I think wheelchair or not, we're all humans and we all have our insecurities.
Yeah,
and
of course.
And we all have our flaws, and some are visible.
Have you seen my nose?
But yeah, I wanted to ask you about singing.
Oh boy.
When did you first realize that you had like the voice of an angel?
Oh, never. Good question. No, I've always I'm not just saying, I've always hated my voice, and it's very nasally, it's very bleh, but I've always loved to sing, and I love music. It's a huge part of my life. And I can appreciate a lot of wonderful singers, and I don't know, but I love to sing. I sing everywhere, anytime. And I did that when I was playing Twitch, because when I play games, I just kind of make up little doohickey songs, or I'm just like listening to music and sing along with it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of happened naturally, and people were commenting like, "Whoa, you actually have a really good voice." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And it was really weird and awkward for a long time. But it was something with Twitch and being able to be myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, you deal with the trolls and stuff, but just being able to be myself and be me, and they accepted it, that I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like people actually like my voice. I mean, I fucking hate it and I think they're weirdos, but that's really cool. Now I don't have to feel bad about having this habit of random singing. So I don't know. Then a couple people were like, you should sing in like an ASMR style, like in a soft whisper. And I was like, yeah, that's a good one, because I've never seen any ASMR artists. I've seen one of Whispers Red where I thought it was amazing. And I was like, I'm never going to do this because her voice is amazing. But I just really appreciate lullabies. I never got that when I was little, and I always fantasized about it. You see all the movies and read stories about just being, sung to sleep. I don't know. I thought that would be a cool thing to do in ASMR, because it's not very big.
Yeah, and
whether or not I like my voice.
The first time I ever heard anybody do it in ASMR was on your videos. And
really?
Yeah, and it was during one of those really bad nights. And I was having like anxiety like crazy. My heart, it messes up. I have something called cardiomyopathy. So basically my heart rate, it jumps up every now and then.
Yeah.
And so I had just taken, an anxiety pill to slow down the heart rate and relax. But, it wasn't working. And I went over to your channel and I looked, I was like singing, because I'm going to be 100 with you. I had avoided it for the longest time.
A lot of people do. I get that a lot.
Because I was like, oh, this girl over here thinking she Mariah Carey or some shit. Because you know how people on YouTube, they'll be singing and then they're just
yeah.
Everybody tries to be Mariah and it's like, chill out, Yeah. So I pop on one and you did a bunch of songs beforehand, but then this one song,
and those were terrible. It was shit. But then this one, it was okay.
they were all great because I kept watching. You did this Death Cab for Cutie song, and I will never forget it, because I was so scared. Like I shit you not. I'm going to be real with you. I was terrified. It does get terrifying, and I was so scared, in my bed, feeling trapped.
Alone?
Yeah, feeling like if I got into my chair to go get somebody or anything that I would pass out or whatever. But I turned you on, and you started singing that song, and I just zoned, man. Like this warmth came over me, and I was just so calm and relaxed. And you know how they have the little button we can turn the little button and it just auto plays.
Yeah.
I turn that on, and I shit you not, I fall asleep, and I wake up, your videos are still playing.
That's awesome.
And
That's insane.
that was one of the greatest. That was when I was like, this person, whether she ever talks to me, ever notices me or not, this person has done so much for me right now in this moment.
Aww.
And the fact that I get to tell you this,
I'm not gonna cry.
The fact that I get to tell you this means more than any interview, any collaboration, any YouTube shit ever. The fact that I got to tell you the other day when we were talking in DMs, the fact that I got to sit there and tell you my story and how much your videos have helped me, I promise you, that means more to me than anything ever, like on a success level on YouTube. The fact that I got to tell you that.
That's amazing.
You know, it's all good. I got a little teary-eyed right there too.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's just when you deal with what I deal with, and I try to put on a brave face, a lot, and
yeah.
It can be a little bit much, it can.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so
God.
So for me, ASMR has been a really great help. But then I found your channel, and it took it to another level where I felt better, I felt like I would be okay. And for a long time I didn't. And so
Was this the video where I sang my favorites, or was it? Because I sing that song in like every singing video because I adore it. But yeah, I completely agree. That song, I had gotten comments saying like, "Why are you singing such a dark song?" And I ended up talking about it a little bit in another video because it's odd. It's dark, but
it's dark but calming.
It's so beautiful though, the fact that somebody is there with you. They're gonna follow you into the dark. Like, that's just how scary it would be to go alone, but knowing that you have somebody there that's saying, like, I don't know, we're not gonna get into this, but I get it. It's such a powerful song. It really is.
For me, it was like I felt so alone and so scared, and you were singing, "I'll follow you." I didn't feel alone.
Yeah,
and another thing,
you're probably in a dark space.
Yeah, I was.
Like, you're just not a very happy moment.
Oh man, this is the first time in an interview that I've ever gotten teary-eyed.
No, it's just so cool that can happen. Yeah. That you could end up clicking that video that you've been avoiding for a while, and during that moment, and that I can. That's just awesome. I'm so happy to know that I can affect somebody like that. And it's not even me. It's the song. Like, they get the credit.
But it's the way you delivered it. I'm pretty sure if somebody else sang it, I would have been like, whatever.
The song does mean a lot to me, so there's probably some good emotion in there.
I do love that. And I will ask you to sing a few bars of anything you want towards the end, but
God.
I just wanted to point that out. I also wanted to point out something else that you do in your videos that I really love.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the end, or like halfway through, you'll like cover up the camera.
Oh, you like that?
I love that so much because everybody gets so fixated on like looks and just all it is. And yeah, if we're being honest, you're a looker. Everyone knows you're gorgeous. So.
Have you seen my nose? Have you seen my eyes?
Oh my God.
We can go through all of this.
Shut up.
Thank you.
No, but like I just love that you do that, and it forces the listener to just be in that moment.
Yeah.
And
to be honest, those moments are when I look in the viewfinder, like the little screen on the camera, and I'm like, oh God. And I just cover the face. I'm like, yeah, let's just close your eyes right now. Yeah, let's just relax.
it works.
Just pretend like it's on purpose. Yes, I'm doing this for triggers. For tingles.
You did it all smooth though. It was all like covered up like
hit that. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Sorry.
You know what I did one
You're
time?
supposed to jump in and like snap with me, but it's fine. It's okay. What?
You know what I did one time? I was thinking, I was trying to impress a girl, right? And everything was going good, and all of a sudden I started singing that song, but I switched out the words. And I go, you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth cripple.
Oh. Swoon.
Right?
Swoon.
It worked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It absolutely worked.
Okay. I'm not surprised. That's dope.
Guys, if you haven't figured it out by now, Frivvi has like the filthiest mouth ever.
I'm working on it.
And I fucking love it. Never change.
Moving to Australia has not helped. I'm going to be honest. It has not.
That is the greatest thing ever. Like, I'm going to try and stop cursing. But first I'm going to move to Australia.
Australia. But I fucking cunt. Like, just everywhere. Like, they just say the C word. Like, it's literally nothing. Like, it's like this endearing I love you term. And I'm like, you just called me a cunt. I think that's like the most shared word between me and my boyfriend is cunt.
I love the word cunt. It's my favorite word because I do have friends that are Australians and but before like I even met them, like I love comedy. So I was listening to Jim Jeffries, right? Okay. Comedian named Jim Jeffries.
I think I've actually heard of him, weirdly enough, because I've only heard of 2.
Fucking hilarious.
Wait, is he Australian or no? Maybe
yes.
I'm thinking something else. He is. Okay, then I know.
Yeah. So I was listening to him, and he threw it out so freely, and I was like, he has a bit about the word cunt, and I'm like, oh my God, I love this. He also has a bit about how he took his apparently brothels are legal there.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So he took his disabled friend to go have sex for the first time. And I don't want to steal his bit or anything, but that bit was so fucking like funny. And I watched it on YouTube. And
you're gonna have to link this to me.
I will. But
Okay.
I watched it on YouTube and the comments were like, oh my God, this is so offensive. And I'm sitting there laughing my ass off.
Ass off, right? Yeah.
As a disabled person because I related, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God. First of all, props to him for being, you know, cool enough to do that for his friend. Like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Frivvi, if I go to Australia, bro...
Oh, I got you.
I need you to be a cool enough friend to take.
I got you, mate.
For science, it's for science, you guys.
Oh, for science, sure. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyways, so we've got some fan questions.
All right.
Because your fans are awesome, and
they are.
They sent out some questions.
All right.
So I'm gonna go with these in order. Okay. Let's find. Oh, where are you at? Oh, there they are. Okay. Hi King would like to know why did you? And by the way, if you don't want to answer any of these, just say next, and we'll move right on. Hi King would like to know why did you move to Australia?
It's kind of a complicated story. And I'll try to keep it short. But pretty much I was not in a good place when I was in California. And the whole reason why I started streaming on Twitch was because my brother recognized this because I got in an accident with my best friend / girlfriend of 4 years. That's really complicated. And she's it's kind of fucked up. And I hated myself. because I was the one driving, and it was really tough. Her family shunned me. I haven't talked to her in years, and she was the love of my life. And I just felt like complete shit. I grew up really sheltered, went to private schools, so grew up Christian, and all my friends hated me, said I was the devil, that I caused this accident because I made her fall in love with me, and that's just not, it's an abomination, blah, 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 blah. So they all blamed it on me, from her talent to guitar to just being the most bubbly, lovable human being on the everyone loved her, everyone adored her, and she was really strong in her faith. She led like the praise band and everything. Mm-hmm. So when this happened, everyone kind of looked at me and was just like, why are you okay and she's not? And it was hard. I think, to be honest, it's kind of dark, but the only reason why I didn't kill myself was because she was trapped, and as miserable as she probably was, because we've had conversations about it before. Like before the accident, she was like, I would never want to be paralyzed, and she's paralyzed. I would just want to die. I don't want to deal with that, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's just, I just wasn't in a good space, even after 3 years, where I just kind of was a hermit at home. I didn't want to go out. Mainly, I would see people from my high school because it was just a small town. And, I'd see the looks. I'd get the stares. You hear rumors going around. I would get calls from, people that I knew just being rude, or comments on my Facebook. So I turned all that down, kind of shut down my life, and just stayed in bed. And my brother, he's like my best friend. He's amazing. And he was just, it took a lot of convincing. And he ended up building me a computer, buying me the best internet I could, getting me a mic, everything. He invested so much time and effort and money into me, and was just like, you don't have a choice. You're going to do this. You're an amazing human being. You don't deserve to just stay in your house all day, in your room all day. So if you're going to stay in your room, at least put yourself out there and stream. You could be funny, you could be fun, and people would like you. And I was terrified, but he spent thousands of dollars on me. So I was like, I can't say no. So I did it. And it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah. The support that I got from randoms, it was amazing to have an outlet, to be myself, to be silly, to play games, to sing, to dance. And it was amazing. And that was, I found Simon. He was one of my first viewers, subscribers, moderators on my channel. Yeah. And we just started talking. He helped me out so much when I was an idiot and gave out my Skype on stream. And then I started getting DOSed and my internet was going to shit. I was like, what? I can't just give away my Skype? People, like creepy people just being like, oh, we know your name. We know your last name. We know like all this. And it's just terrifying. So he helped me like put a proxy, set up stuff to just protect myself. Yeah. And because I was so technology illiterate. I was always a gamer on my Xbox, played Halo. That's my shit. And I just moved to the PC, right? Moved to PC for my brother and for streaming. So yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. This guy really helped me out. He was super patient, super consistent with me. It's funny to look back at the Skype messages that he sent me because I didn't respond to him for like 3 days because I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know, like I was just so overwhelmed with everything. But he was so sweet and he helped me out a lot. And we just ended up talking, and one thing led to another. We were Skyping every day, and I told him my story. He told me his.
All right, we're back. Sorry, you guys. Technical difficulties. We've had a bunch of those lately.
Just blame Australia.
Fuck you, Australia, mate. I can't do that accent at all. But yeah, fucking right, man. Fucking. No, I sound like a fucking beetle. No.
Wow, someone worse than me. That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, where were we? You were talking about Simon, and I want to get Back to that.
Yeah. So yeah, why I moved to Australia. So yeah, Simon, he's Simple D88. You might see him on some of my comments and stuff. He loves when people are like, "Who the fuck are you? Like, you don't know anything." And he's like, "Ha ha, ha, I'm sitting right next to her, cunt." Anyways, so he was really sweet, really persistent. He helped me out so much. Ended up liking each other. And, I wasn't happy in California. And he was like, well, he came to visit for a month.
Yeah.
And that was crazy because my parents were like, "Who is this guy?" And I'm like, I've met him on the internet. They're like, "Oh, great. So you're going to get like raped and killed." I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." No, he ended up not raping and killing me. So that's cool. He was nice and totally fell for him. And he was like, "I need to go home, but I don't want to leave you." And I was like, "I have school, but I'm miserable here." And despite having, a few close friends that knew about my situation and how I was feeling, that loved me unconditionally, I just wasn't in the right headspace. And my family was great, but I could never really talk to them about how I was feeling because I just knew it hurt them because, they couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything to help. So, he was like, maybe you should come to Australia. And I was like, "That's insane," and laughed at it. But then I was just like, I should, like I've never traveled before. I've never gone out of my comfort zone. And I've always had my family there to help me and support me. And it's going to be a lot of money. I'm going to go into a lot of debt for paying for my own college because they were like, "We're not going to support you if you do this. You're just being silly. You're trying to run away from your problems." And I'm like, "No, mate, like I'm absolutely miserable here and you don't get it." And it started this huge fight with my parents and, didn't talk to them for a long time. And it was just all not fun. But, I was just like, "No, I'm going to do this. I need to do this for myself. I need to experience something new. I need to see through a different perspective. I need to know that, like, just have a fresh start where people don't, when they first meet me, they haven't heard rumors about me. They don't know any of this, and I could just be me." And so I did it. I freaking got a work and holiday visa and I flew to Australia. And I only knew Simon, but quickly got along with his friends and his housemate and kept streaming. And I don't know, everything just kind of fell into place. And I've been the happiest that I have ever been in my entire life, especially since the accident. So, I mean, It's been good. To a lot of people, they're just like, "So you moved across the world for a guy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, technically, but I did it for an opportunity. Like I didn't have an opportunity in any other place to like any other, I mean, if I had a friend in Italy that, had a place for me to stay, I would probably move. But, I just didn't have the financial means before, and I don't know. I just didn't have the courage in this. I was just like, I can do this. Yeah, it was the timing. I did love him, and I do love him, and I'm so glad that I made that leap of faith.
Yeah.
Because he's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy.
That's great that you found that to
and even if we didn't work out, I know that I would still be happy because I learned so much from this, and I would probably still stay in Australia because I have my jobs here, I have friends here. I would just finish off school here myself, which I'm going to do. But yeah, I mean, it would have been fine. It was just the fact that I'm going to do this for me. And I'm going to do it. Like I never had that before. I was just like, "Oh yeah, maybe I could do that." Never really did it. But this time he was like, "Fuck this. I'm going to do this. I know me. I know what's right for me." So I did it.
Yeah. I got to talk to him right quick though. Dude, they say I got game. You got a girl to move continents.
Yeah, he had good game.
Like, real you got to be slinging some serious pipe.
He was good. He was good. I'm not gonna lie. No, but we connected on another level because he had kind of a similar thing as well. And I had never met somebody that could understand where I was coming from, I guess. I won't tell his story because that's his story to tell. But yeah, that's what kind of connected us in the first place. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a cunt, but he's awesome. I always say that for the people that know Simon, who have seen him on my stream and stuff.
I talked to him a little bit today, and he's a good dude.
He is. He's a great guy.
So you have other fan questions that
we should probably move on to.
I want to get to them.
Yeah.
Vivian James would like to know, how fluffy are your ears? The Frivvi ears.
The Frivvi ears, yeah. They're pretty fucking fluffy. Like,
I heard they broke for a while.
Oh, they did. I lost a pair. I got a new one, and then I broke the headband in it. And now, honestly, it's kind of a shame. I haven't been really wearing them for my YouTube videos because I'm just tired of the furry comments. And I don't know. In the beginning, it was funny, and I can give it back, but it's just kind of annoying right now. So I'd kind of rather just, yeah. But no, like they're pretty fluffy. They're not like soft, and they're not. Oh my god, they're not real. They're not real fur. Oh no.
People why would they think that they're real though? Like
some guy did.
Really?
He did. He commented on it saying like, you're a monster, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what the fuck? I love animals. There's no freaking way. No way. But yeah, no, fucking.
They're
fluffy. They're fluffy enough.
I can't believe you get furry comments. Like, I've never seen them. But
all the time. Oh, serious?
Never seen, like, certain videos I try to stay out of the comments. But yeah, I've never seen that. That's so weird that they would just go there.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know what a furry was before. When I was like streaming on Twitch, and I bought the ears to like, have like a little theme going and like stand out. Like, I'm a fox, mate. I'm a Frivvi Fox. And literally that first stream, they were just like, oh, you're a furry. Blah 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 blah. I was like, what the fuck is a furry? One of the worst Googles that I've ever done, and I don't recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
There's two rules to the internet. You don't look up furries, and you don't look up the blue waffle, and you don't do those things.
You don't? Oh, boy. Yeah, you did that as well. Not good.
Oh, my God. Okay, fan questions. I want to get to them. They're important.
Yep.
Your fans are important.
They are.
Little Miss would like to know, what is your favorite trigger?
Kisses.
Kisses. She likes them kisses.
I like kisses.
Them kisses you got.
Pretty much anybody can do kisses, and I'm just like, tingles.
I am never doing kisses.
Do kisses.
Oh.
Kiss. Do like 3. Go. That you got too much. It's got to be more subtle.
Oh, really?
Think of like a really sensual night. Just. They're better. There you go. Oh my god, I should be like an ASMR guru.
You are.
How to kiss.
How to ASMR.
Not kiss another human being or anything else, but how to kiss the air.
How to kiss nothing with Frivvi. Coming soon to the Dirty Nerdy Show. How to ASMR.
It'd blow up, mate, I'm telling you.
Yeah. KJ Welch would like to...
K Jola! What's up? Yeah.
He'd like to know if you'd like to get coffee sometime.
Yeah, mate. I mean, you have to fly here. I ain't paying $2,000. You got that kind of money?
Yeah, so
I would love to.
You got to fly there, and then you got to pay for the coffee, too.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I actually just took a course on making coffee, so I can make him coffee. I'll make you coffee, KJ.
See, there you go.
I mean, I think that's fair. He pays a $2,000 flight. I make him coffee. That's fair.
What do I get out of this? This is my show.
You can.
Wait.
I can make you a coffee too.
I can't drink coffee anymore because of my heart, but thank you.
Oh, fuck. I could make you a decaf, which is disgusting.
Disgusting. I'd rather drink tea.
Oh yeah, I'll make you some tea. Some chamomile tea.
Nice and calm.
Do you drink your tea with milk?
I do. I drink it the English way.
Good. It's good. It's better that
A little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar.
Milk. Fucking Southern.
Listen.
Listen.
You and I are gonna fight, okay?
You want to fucking go?
You want to go, bro?
You don't take this outside.
Listen, bitch. I will run you over, okay? I have wheels all the time.
You. Oh boy.
Oh man. All right. TXM would like to know, what are your ASMR channel goals and the pros and cons of being an ASMR artist? Also would like to know what your favorite French fries are.
Ooh, curly.
Right?
Oh, yeah. But okay, the thing is, Australians don't have curly. They don't. So
they don't have Arby's?
It's really sad. No.
Dude, there are some really like hot like Australian chicks. Like for example, like Miranda Kerr.
Yes. Oh. Ooh.
I mean, just goddamn.
She could give me kisses.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You just turned me against moving to Australia. Like, if there's no Arby's, fuck you. I'm not going.
It's true. It's true. They are missing a lot of things, which I feel like I should be able to remember because it frustrates. The biggest thing, Amazon. They don't have Amazon. They don't have 2-day free Prime shipping. Their online shopping is absolute bollocks, and it's so expensive. So expensive. Like literally you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy this like $15 thing, that'll be nice, and then it's like $50 shipping, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go cry in the corner.
You know what I wanted to try as soon as I saw you do it's from your recent upload,
the candy.
Yes, the Starburst things.
They're good. And I can't say, so many people got so upset. They were just like, are you serious? You're just like one of those fat ass Americans that only eat super sugary, like our lollies are good and they're healthy. And I'm like, I mean, no, they're not. If I'm going to eat lollies, they better be fucking good. Like they better be sugary and good. Like it's like if I'm going to have a cheat day on my diet and I'm going to eat some chocolate cake, it better be a fucking good chocolate cake, not this like cocoa powder, gluten-free bullshit. Like it's going to be good. And Australian, they do me wrong when it comes to this. I mean, some of them they're good. They have some sour straps, and I mean those Starburst gummies are good, but they have some weird ass like teeth dentures and piggies and clouds, and I'm like, this just tastes like shit sugar in a cup on a stick. They're usually on a stick. This is weird. What was the question? What are my goals?
What are your goals?
My goals. The thing is,
channel goals, pros and cons of being an ASMR artist.
I think my goals are just to be. I don't really have goals. They're not like a numbers goals. It's a goal to just be proud of the things that I put out. And to attract an amazing community. And I think I'm doing well so far.
You're doing very well.
I think that's really what it is. I want to just form a community that don't take each other too seriously, that can relax, can have fun, to just all be friends and not be mean, Like we can be mean in an endearing, sarcastic way. And I love those people that can give me that shit. But it's just about the community that I want to build. I don't really care about numbers. Like it really bothered me, to be honest, when my ear numbing video started trending. It was trending in the UK.
Really?
And it was a big thing. And I just got so many just bleh comments where I'm like, just go away. If you don't understand ASMR and you're not willing to learn about it. Like, I don't care about numbers. That's great. Like, I got 300,000 views. I don't want that. I just want the people to come here and relax, to have fun, to feel good. I don't, like, it was just, I don't know. The comments were so toxic, and it was really frustrating trying to, moderate that. And it just didn't make me feel good.
Yeah.
And, like, you have that are like, oh no, but I mean, think of the money that you're going to be making with the ads and stuff. I'm like, no, like, it's just, now I just feel bad. I didn't upload a video for another few days because I was like, I don't want to do this because I know that these people still might be lingering. And it's like, it's cool. I mean, some people that didn't even know ASMR, they were awesome. And they were like, I don't know what this is, but this is so awesome. Thank you so much for introducing me. And that's amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not a numbers game, and I don't think I could. Like, it's just, literally every time I'm like, what the fuck? I have 200 subscribers? What the fuck? I have 1,000? And now I'm like 47,000, and I'm like, how the crap? But it's amazing. I'm so happy, and I think it's just my goal is to just continue to be happy and continue to make other people happy.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, because then it gets bad if you think of anything else. It starts to become a chore, a job. You get stressed out. It's miserable. You take it too seriously, and people really get under your skin. And it's like, nah, I do this to help myself, to help people, to just spread the love, spread the tingles, mate.
Yeah, I think as long as you keep doing it with that mindset, you'll be successful. Because the moment you start looking at it like, oh, this is business, and dude, it's gonna stop being fun. Yep. I got a few more questions from ASM artists.
Was there other ones from Tony? I feel like there was another one.
No, he had pros and cons.
I touched on it. It's the fact that I can help people, but then you have those assholes that really, they can ruin your day, and it sucks. It's human nature that. I'm working on it. I've definitely grown thicker skin from Twitch and from YouTube. But sometimes, if you're not having a good day and somebody comments something stupid, like, you're fucking repulsive, you're annoying.
Now here's the thing, though. Now you've got me on your side. We're friends now.
Yeah, fuck them up, Chris.
So I will run them bitches over. Mow them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You fucking with Frivvi, you fucking with me, cuz. Don't come at me like that.
You're amazing.
So we've got a few questions from a few ASM artists. My dear friend who I love so much. She's just so great to me. Seafoam Kitten would like to know, what's your favorite snack?
My favorite snack. Ooh, it used to be so easy. It used to be apples and pretzels, but they don't have good Fuji apples here, and they don't have good pretzels. So, what's my favorite snack?
So, Australia needs to have a new tagline.
They do.
Australia, the land of bitch-ass pretzels.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, they have in America, we have so many brands, and you have so many different kinds, and they're all beautiful. And here you're like, what is this?
In America, even the off-brand is good. Okay.
Right? I know. Yeah, no, these are terrible. They only have one kind, and they're cardboard. It's terrible.
I was eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch the other day, and I'm like, I am so lucky.
We went to a candy store and they had it. It was $17.
What?
For a box of, oh my God.
For a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah. Same with Captain Crunch.
What?
But,
oh,
I mean,
no.
You don't like Captain Crunch?
No, I love Captain Crunch, but I ain't paying $17 for no goddamn Captain Crunch.
I mean, yeah, I had to once just for Simon to experience it. And he wanted to do it again. I was like, no. Okay, no. When I go back to California, I'll get some more. But Jesus, we're not paying $17 for that. Okay, favorite. I don't know. I eat a lot of lollies, and it's usually sour straps because that's the only lollies that I like here. Or veggies. It's kind of contradictory.
Ooh, I have a question. So, when you go back to California, do you have a list of things that you have to bring back, as far as food wise?
Yeah, and it's apples. It's and I will. Oh my god, that'll be like they don't last very long, but that's what I did last time. You don't understand my obsession for apples. Fuji apples.
Yeah.
They're so big and crispy and juicy, and they just don't have that here in Australia. So that and bags of pretzels, Cheez-Its. They don't have Cheez-Its in Australia. Miss those. And there's those crackers as well. Wheat Thins. Those are beautiful. What else am I gonna get? Probably just candy, like Twixes and
Pringles.
Oh, Jolly Ranchers. They don't have Jolly Ranchers here. Actually, I'm not really into Pringles. I mean, I love them, but I'm not like super into them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See,
You're like, all right.
Nora told me that she hated Pringles.
I like them.
And I was like, what is wrong with you? You need Jesus.
Pretty much. No, yeah. I mean, they're just more like of a special snack for me.
Yeah.
Really excited to eat them.
GBASMR has a question for you, and
She's amazing.
She is.
She's gorgeous. Fuck, she's beautiful in her cosplays.
Dude, I can't comment on it, but yeah. I feel like I can't say certain things because I know the people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, it's like, don't say that.
This is gonna be weird.
But yeah, she's great. And she would like to know what your most surprising feedback was.
Oh, my most surprising feedback.
Was it me, bro?
Honestly, actually, I think it is.
Really? I would just fucking around.
No, because you don't think about that sort of stuff. I mean, you think about people who are like depressed or, they can't sleep, they're insomniac, but you don't think about, people like you that, you have to deal with that all the time. And the fact that I could actually help is insane. It seriously blows my mind, but it makes me so happy at the same time. And I think that was super, super, super shocking. Literally, when you told me that, I definitely cried because I was like, it just helps. It helps so much to just tune out all the negativity and all those people that are like, oh yeah, my family calls me a whispering porn star. And, that bothered me for a long time because I'm like, I'm not. Because they continually disrespect me like that, make fun of me or what I'm doing. Oh, you're a cam girl. Doesn't matter. You're making money. Yeah, but you're a slut. And I'm like, cool.
You know what?
Whatever.
Fuck them. Embrace it.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't want that. Like, I don't want what it does is that it just the reason why I'm also a little bit scared of the sexual side, the sensual side is because people get kind of creepy and they can't disconnect from like, this isn't real. She's not actually my girlfriend. She's not like, I've just heard some horror stories and they get creepy where they like try to find where you live, where you are. And like, if I don't respond, like the amount of time, like it's actually been a huge stressor for me lately is people saying like, how come you haven't responded to me? You don't even care about the people, like the people that support you. You don't care about fans. You don't get blah, 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 blah. Cause I have Instagram messages and Twitter and blah, blah, like it's just, it does my head in and it's really hard balancing, showing how much I really do love and appreciate them, but fuck, it can get stressful. Yeah. And I've gotten some pretty bad moments with people where they're like, I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to I had this big thing with a guy from Twitch where he was like, I'm going to make your nephew disappear. And that's where it's like, yeah, you can say stuff about me. You can call me a whore. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. You can DOS me. You can post whatever you want about me. But when it comes to my family and those that I love, that's not fucking cool. So I ended up like contacting his authorities and whatever. And I think he hasn't messaged me since and he got in trouble. But like, it's not cool. And that's what I'm afraid of. It's like, I'm afraid, of course, for my own well-being, but I'm afraid of, Simon getting hurt, my housemate getting hurt, my friends, my family, and that just terrifies me. So doing those like more girlfriend role plays, sensual things, it takes the intimacy to another level where those, not so sound people mentally can
Yeah.
You know, they can't, I don't know. I don't want to sound rude because I feel for them. I want to show them love. They deserve to be loved, but it's just,
Some people
I don't,
they don't know how to handle it, and then it
yeah,
just
they get upset.
spirals.
Oh, she hasn't responded to me. Like, this is fucked up. And it causes a shit ton of anxiety. So, I don't know. So it's nice. It helps a lot when when there's people like you that tell me your story and know that I can actually help, because sometimes I'm like, this is scary. Why am I doing this? I feel like I'm not helping anyone. Like I don't know. It just kind of gets annoying being told that you're a camera whore or suck my dick, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck off.
Fuck them. They can suck my
Yeah.
dick. How about that?
Yeah, serious. I'll just say that for now. Yeah. Suck Chris's dick.
Little bitches.
Nah, it's all good though. It's just, yeah.
Uh,
That's the best feedback and the most unexpected, because you just, after a while, you just think you're whispering to a camera and a mic, and you're just like, hey. But to know that you actually help people is really amazing.
yeah, that's pretty fucking dope. Now we've got some questions from Simon in a segment I like to call Simon Says.
All right.
So, question one, because he labeled these. He's very professional. We've got to throw that out there that he was so professional.
Okay. Good.
Question one. What's the main reason Simo, I said it right, haha, uses his vape at home? And then he put in parentheses, hint it's to cover up something.
Oh boy. Oh, it's because we all fart. And it's mainly me and my housemate. We were like, get the vape, and he comes and he just like has his stupid like blue raspberry, and he just vapes the shit out of it to try to smoke out the bad smell.
Good man.
It is. It's a royal effort. It's good.
Now I was told that I would be like, what the fuck, when I ask you this next question.
Okay.
What is your favorite dish to heat up in the microwave?
Lettuce and cheese.
What the fuck? What?
So I like lettuce, but you gotta have a little cheese on it, But it tastes good when the cheese melts. So you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. It kind of makes the salad a little bit soggy, but it's worth it. It's good.
That's like heating up a Big Mac. You just don't do it. I know you said not to judge you, but I'm judging you on this one. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. I judge myself, mate. I actually didn't think it was that weird till I said it once on Twitch, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
It's
good.
Question 3, he would like to know if you remembered to buy a new charger cable.
No, I haven't. That's later on today. I'll have to do. Whoopsie. I'm actually gonna write that down.
Yeah, see, I'm saving you, man.
You are. From a beating when he comes home.
4th question, what's the most fucked up thing someone has commented on your videos?
Oh, there's so many of them. Oh crap, what did that guy say? Oh crap. I try to like block him out, but some of them you literally, because he helps me mod. And we're just sitting there like, what the fuck? Does he say anything after that? Or is he expecting me to remember?
I think he expects you to remember because there's nothing else after that.
Oh, God.
I mean, I could go make a comment right now. And just be like, there, done.
Done. I still feel like even if you tried, it wouldn't be that weird, because there's people that literally comment it thinking that it's like totally okay to comment, and it's like, what? Okay.
What'd they say?
Well, we might not, no. We might have to come back to this because I am blanking out, and it's the pressure of having to remember.
All right, we'll come back to that. Possibly.
Possibly.
What's a normal day in the life of Friv, and how much free time do you get per day?
All right. recently it's been pretty hectic. So I work 2 jobs. I'm a waitress. Woo! Kicking goals. I actually love being a waitress. It's amazing. And I do about like 45 to 50 hours a week doing that.
Damn.
And then yeah, it's been pretty stressful lately. I've been helping out my boss. She opened up a new restaurant, so I've been helping her out with that, and she's been pretty stressed out. So I'm kind of like the supervisor manager, where she's just like, "Yeah, you do that," but then I get paid shit money, and we're not going to get down to this anyways either. A lot of things you don't want me to delve into. So yeah, that's been pretty stressful, but it's good. I've been getting out, making more friends, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Then I just try to stream, do Twitch, and make some videos, which, because I'm very clumsy and I'm not the best with technology, it doesn't go as smoothly as I planned, so that takes up a few hours. If I try to make a video in a day, it's probably an hour and a half to 2 hours of filming, and then an hour or so of editing. And then, Simon comes home and he just needs attention, so I can't really do much. He's like a thing in and of itself, where it's just like, why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't you playing games with me? Why aren't you watching a show? So, and I'm so used to being able to just relax, watch my ASMR, not my ASMR, but like watch some ASMR, which had totally happened before, where it's like on auto, and I'm watching Tati Bay. She's an amazing like eating sounds girl. Fucking love her. And then it like automatically goes into me, and I'm like falling asleep, and then I like hear my voice, and I'm like, and I like have a panic attack. I'm like, what is this? Freak out. I have to turn it off. I can't. I can't.
I can relate a little bit.
Yeah.
Not on like an ASMR level, but like I'll be watching, certain things that I like to watch, and then I'll see like my video in the recommended, and I'm just like, no, why are you there? Stop.
No way. I don't want to hear my voice right now. Jesus. Do you like your voice? I feel like it's just like a main thing with humans, is that we hate hearing our voice on.
Well,
thing.
Well,
are you like, oh yeah, that's sexy?
I have very, 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 very big ego. So, I'm just like, talk some more, cripple.
Cripple, oh yeah. Talk dirty to me.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of weird.
That would be weird.
Have you ever been able to like, never mind, we're not going to get into this.
Go ahead, it's the Dirty Nerdy Show.
No, like if you made like a sexy video or like a sexy recording.
Yeah.
Could that do anything for you or no?
Not for me. For other people, probably. I'm pretty fucking dope, but but not for me. Yeah. Next question. I was going to tell you something about myself and about my life, but I'll tell you when there's not stuff being recorded.
Okay. All right. Fine.
But let's just say that the cripple's always up to no good. Okay.
Do you have could cripples have a cripple fetish?
I do not know. It's possible.
I'm sure they do. Sorry, that's just, yeah.
Some might. I don't know. I've never looked up like, yo, I really need to find these cripples right here,
Yeah.
But I have met people who are super into the whole like wheelchair thing, because I think it's a take care of you type thing that they're into.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
More so
like
than
a baby thing. Those people that like diapers and.
That's what they think when they think wheelchair, and it's.
No.
It's not like that though, and then they get disappointed, or they realize how fucking awesome I am, and then, anyways. I'm trying so hard, because there are people that will listen to this that have been down certain roads with me. And I don't want them to be like, you motherfucker, I thought I was the only one. I thought I was special. Anyways, what did you really do to his door handle?
Okay, so I broke off his car door handle, like on the inside. Honest, I did not do anything. I just tried to open it and it didn't open it. So I like just tugged a little harder and it fucking came off. It came off. And I was like freaking out because he's not very good with bad news sometimes. He can go 0 to 10 very quickly. So I was like, oh my God, he's going to murder me. I can't open the door. But no, I didn't do anything. Like, what is he expecting me to have done? It came off. It came off. I promise. Honest.
Okay. The next question.
You just move on. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The next question we can cut out if you want cut out.
Okay.
He goes, I heard you sideswiped a pole in Simon's car.
He's being a cunt. I did. Fuck him. Fuck him. It was an accident. This lady was coming down, like, because it's in the parking garage, and she was coming down way too quick, and she was in my lane, so I freaked out and, like, turned left too early, so I hit this, like, corner pole thing, and she just, like, had huge eyes and just, like, oh, sorry, and, like, kept driving, and I was like, you motherfucker! Yeah. Did some damage to his car.
You're gonna fucking kill him for that one, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so mean. It wasn't my fault. She was a dick. And then she just, like, she knew it. She knew it was her fault. And then she just, like, drove away like, oh.
Oh, what a bitch.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, not cool.
I think that's it. Now, I would like to ask Frivvi to sing us a little bit of something.
All right. Is it okay if I sing Follow You Into the Dark?
Serenade me, girl.
Is that okay?
Do it.
Okay. Love of mine, someday you will die.
Word.
I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding light or tunnels to gates of white. Just our hands clasped so tight. Waiting for the hint of a spark. This is really nerve-wracking.
That was great. That was...
No. Fuck.
If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied.
Have
you ever heard my little Timmy voice?
No, I haven't. Do it.
If heaven and hell decide that they
Oh my God.
are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy sign.
That's perfect. That is
Tingles, right? Tingles for days.
That is.
Thank you very much. I am the Tingle Queen. I know.
Oh my God! Now I want to do a cartoon. I feel like. Frivvi,
can you do?
I can't draw, but I know people who can.
Oh, like that. I thought you could do little voices too.
Oh, I could do voice.
Do it, mate.
I can't do a little voice, but I can do this one right here.
Hillbilly as fuck.
Hillbilly as fuck. Or I could go.
I say ruin instead of ruin. And SERP instead of, so pretty much just your voice. That's fine.
Basically just my voice. Or I could go and do I could do sort of like a New York thing, and just sort of like go there.
Oh, well, that's good.
So it's like over there, and you're like, hey man, listen man, yo, dead ass, no funny shit. Listen, for real. You cute. I just need you to know that, dead ass.
That's amazing. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. I think this is the best way to end a video, pretty much.
Really? It is. Guys, Frivvolous Fox, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
It really meant the world to me. And yeah, so, yeah, Frivolous Fox, you guys. This was the Dirty Nerdy Show. I'm Christopher Not Walken. That was Frivvi. And we will see you again, probably.
See you later.